out there. So what's going to happen tonight? Not a lot. It's going to be mostly clear. Another cold night. We'll see some places dropping down to 2 below. A little closer to the coast, it'll be about 16 degrees. So a good range in temperatures as we've seen the last couple of days. Then tomorrow, a sunny day with some light winds, 28 to 32. Might get to the 32-degree mark again. That might be it for a while because then we talk about the colder weather coming in. Now, what's going to cause the colder weather? It's this system coming in. What happens is when it moves in, it doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with, but we may get some snow out of it. And then once it goes by, it pulls in the cold air, the windy air, and that's why you're going to notice Sunday morning is going to be so chilly out there. So how much snow are we talking about? I've been showing these two computer models, and really since Monday they've been kind of showing the same thing every single day, which gives me more confidence that this is probably what's going to be happening. If you remember last week when we were looking at that storm, which eventually missed us, we were going from high numbers to low numbers, back to high numbers, and both models did not agree with each other or within themselves. And that's what we look at. These are not forecast numbers. What these are just raw numbers the computer kicks out, but it gives us an idea of kind of where we're leaning. So when you put that all together, I would say it's going to look like probably a coating to 2 inches. We may have that northeast wind where we have a better chance of getting 2 inches, especially down through the South Shore and the Cape. We saw that last weekend. It's a light powdery snow coming in, but it's all because of the breeze coming in off the water. But behind it, I mentioned it's going to get cold. Here are your wind chills on Sunday morning. I mean, we're talking 15 to 25 degrees below zero. This is cold stuff. Likely there'll probably be some cold weather advisories issued later on just because of that chill that's out there. So tomorrow we might get close to 32 degrees again, then it's the 20s, then it's the teens, and we do start a little bit of a rebound next week, but it is a slow rebound that we're talking about. It's going to take a while to warm the temperatures up. But if you look at the 6 to 10 or the 8 to 14 day outlook, you'll notice that a lot of the country is actually going to be warmer than normal, and we may get to enjoy some of that. Not a dramatic warm up, but a little bit of warm up, and that's the one thing we don't want. We don't want a really big warm up coming in here, because if we do that, it melts too fast and then we have flooding issues. So you really want kind of a slow warm up. And that's what this forecast has, a lot of slow warm up. All right, sunny and 32 degrees tomorrow, partly sunny on Friday. The snow is going to come in here on Saturday. And as I mentioned, it's light snow that we're talking about, but it does start to get windy. High temperature about 24. If you're wondering about the snow, it's going to be a light powdery snow, which is why the only reason we could get 1 to 2 inches, because there's just very little moisture to work with. Then on Sunday, the Arctic blast really settles in here. 0 in the morning, 16 for high, but wind chills below 0 all day long. Monday still starts really cold, and then we do start a little bit of a warm-up. 20s on Monday, 30s on Tuesday, and maybe mid-30s by the time we get to Wednesday. By Wednesday, we could be looking at another chance of maybe seeing a little bit of light rain or snow back in the forecast.